Peter Pan was a boy who never grew up. He was always looking for adventure and having fun. He lived on a magical island called Neverland, where time stood still. His adventures and fun never ended. Peter Pan played games with the other children and went on a new adventure every day. One day he met a young girl named Wendy in London. Wendy was fascinated as she listened to Peter Pan's stories. Wendy loved to tell stories and daydream. She would dream of different worlds while looking at the stars at night. Peter Pan decided to teach Wendy how to fly. Wendy accepted this offer with great excitement. He sprinkled her with pixie dust, and they flew up into the sky together. Wendy was captivated by the magic of flying. Soaring through the sky was an unforgettable experience for her. Peter Pan took Wendy to a magical place called Neverland. This island was a place that pushed the limits of imagination. On this island, children never grew up, and every day was full of adventure. Every corner was full of secrets waiting to be discovered. Wendy was very excited to explore this magical world. A new adventure and discovery awaited her at every step. On a starry night, Peter Pan landed at Wendy's window. Wendy watched Peter's arrival with great curiosity. Peter's presence shone like a star in the darkness of the night. His eyes were sparkling, and his smile was mysterious. The twinkle in Peter's eyes lit a spark of hope in Wendy's heart. He told Wendy about Neverland, the land of children who never grow up and magical adventures. Wendy was captivated by Peter's magic. The stories Peter told ignited Wendy's imagination and invited her to a magical world. She was eager to learn to fly. Peter's stories lit a fire of adventure within Wendy and opened her up to new experiences. Peter sprinkled magic pixie dust on her and said, "Believe, you just have to believe." These words resonated in Wendy's heart and gave her courage. Wendy took a deep breath and felt herself in the air. She was flying. This was an incredible experience for her. Wendy was enjoying the freedom. They were soaring over London towards the stars. The city lights were shrinking one by one below. The houses below looked like toy houses. Wendy watched this view with admiration. As Wendy glided through the night sky with Peter, she felt the thrill of adventure in her heart. This was an unforgettable moment for her. They were flying towards Neverland, the land of dreams and eternal childhood. This was a place Wendy had always dreamed of, and now she was going there. Neverland was full of colors and sounds. Bright flowers were blooming and exotic birds were singing. Waterfalls shimmered like silver threads, and the forests were mysterious and inviting. Wendy looked around, unable to take her eyes off the scenery. It was as if she had always dreamed of this place. Peter showed Wendy the secrets of Neverland: talking animals, hidden lagoons, and magical trees. Wendy felt free in this magical place. There were no rules here, only endless fun and adventure. The childhood joy in her heart was rekindled. Peter introduced Wendy to the Lost Boys. These were children who were never wanted by their parents and ran away to Neverland. Peter was their leader and always protected them. But there was also danger in Neverland. The fearsome Captain Hook and his pirates were always looking for an opportunity to get revenge on Peter Pan. Peter Pan had cut off Captain Hook's hand and thrown it to a crocodile. The crocodile was following Hook because it found his hand very tasty. Tick-tock, tick-tock. This sound made Captain Hook tremble with fear. Wendy had incredible adventures with Peter and the Lost Boys. They made friends with Native Americans, swam with mermaids, and fought pirates. Every day brought new excitement and new discoveries. They found hidden treasures in the depths of the forest and met magical creatures. These adventures strengthened their courage and friendships. Every day brought new excitement and new discoveries. They found hidden treasures in the depths of the forest and met magical creatures. These adventures strengthened their courage and friendships. One day, Captain Hook kidnapped Wendy. Hook planned to trap Peter Pan by using Wendy as bait. Wendy fearlessly believed that Peter would rescue her. He planned to use her as bait to trap Peter Pan. Hook studied his map and made his evil plans. He wanted to test Peter's courage. Peter bravely fought Hook to save his friends. Swords clashed, and the children watched excitedly. Peter was doing everything he could to protect his friends. During the fight, the crocodile approached Captain Hook. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Hook froze in fear. The approaching sound of the crocodile increased Hook's fear. The crocodile caught Hook and dragged him into the water. Hook tried desperately to escape, but he couldn't escape the crocodile's powerful jaws. Peter Pan and Wendy were safe. The children celebrated their victory and hugged each other. This adventure strengthened their friendship even more. Wendy was enjoying her time in Neverland, but she started to miss her family. One night, while looking at the stars, she thought of her mother and father. She wanted to see them again. Peter noticed that Wendy was sad. He loved her very much and wanted her to be happy. Peter decided to help Wendy return to her family. Wendy said goodbye to the lost boys. She promised to never forget them. Peter took Wendy and her brothers back to London and left them in front of their house. Wendy was very happy to be reunited with her family. She told them about her adventures in Neverland. Her family listened to Wendy's stories in amazement. Years passed and Wendy grew up, but she never forgot Peter Pan and Neverland. She always kept the memories of that magical world in her heart. Wendy told her own children the stories of Peter Pan. She taught them to dream of flying, to seek adventure, and to never forget to grow young, because the real adventure never ends, as long as it lives in your heart. Alright, little ones, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more. Goodbye, and stay sweet.